Designing sustainable infrastructure is a fourth-year subject in civil and environmental engineering. We adopt a small community each year. This year we've chosen Murray Island, otherwise known as Mer Island. It's the homeland of Eddy Mabo, who was the first to overturn the legal doctrine of the terra nullius.
What's exciting about our project is that we've devised different sustainable solutions for the island of Mer. And it's a wonderful, unique community that we're excited to reach out to and develop some important and exciting ways for sustainable living.
It was interesting learning about what kind of culture existed before any kind of development, and actually for me I thought that was a more sustainable society already. So it was really interesting kind of the correlation between implementing this innovative technology but seeing how it could actually go back to the heritage and cultural history of the island.
The aims and the learned outcomes of the subject is to identify the constraints and the criteria of a particular community or society or a small-scale city, and to apply this thinking to the conceptual design of infrastructure.
Because it's a remote community, there are a lot of challenges that must be met in terms of sustainability, and basically we try to address a lot of those issues by dividing it up into 4 different aspects of infrastructure. So we have solid waste, water, energy and transport, which we think are the 4 fundamental parts of the community that are really important to support their livelihoods, basically.
Something I found interesting was the cultural side of it. So a solution that might work on the mainland may not work on this island due to cultural and social differences. So learning to take that into account and finding a solution which balances the sustainable future of the island and the social needs of the residents was important to us.
We have all this infrastructure, we have all these things that we can throw at it, but the biggest realisation for me during the poster was that we're not reinventing the wheel. A lot of companies and a lot of consulting firms and development groups have already looked at the problem, and so looking through their solutions and seeing what went wrong, what went right, and working within the frameworks that already exist, I think was the biggest challenge.
So it's really nice to be back here again, the second year running. It's nice to see the program evolve and really get in touch with the community at Mer Island. I've been really impressed that a lot of the students talked about interacting with the younger people on the island. So a lot of students talked about Annie and her impressions of the challenges that they're facing on the island. I've also been impressed about the social sustainability element that's come through a lot of the posters, a lot of foundation in sustainability to really bring together the other elements of an integrated sustainable infrastructure master plan.
Gina galamgo gibir bang. Nindugi bigambu bijikumain. Tataradu gawambaneni bijigul nurambang dalang. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all Bidjigal peoples, I would like to welcome you all to Bidjigal country. Let us remember we are on Bidjigal land, a place of spiritual significance to the people. I would like to acknowledge the shared teachings of the Bidjigal people that were accustomed for thousands of years. I pay respect to elders both past and present. I also pass that respect to our special guests, Uncle Doug Pasi and Professor Martin Nakada. I also pass this respect on to everyone else. I also acknowledge the Gadigal people, traditional people of the country of our city campus. I pay respect to their elders past and present.
Yeah, honestly, I think the islanders are really would hope to achieve, and that we've been aspiring to do this for a number of years, is to shake off the shackles of welfare dependency.
To become an elder, from my understanding and my knowledge, before you call yourself an elder, you got to know your history, you got to know the weather, you got to know the surrounding of the environment that you live in before you become an elder. But you call yourself an elder. I did. Thank you for calling yourself. The winner
is Group 14.
Like I said, all the students, all the groups are, we blackfellas said, too deadly.